มา拼过地方。
Perfect.
Oh, what happened?
All right.
这个在楼下。
英文老师。
All right. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's had a good night
Good.
so far. Just make sure you mute your microphone just so that we don't have background noise. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just push the mute button on your device there, and then so we don't get feedback as we're going through the practice. Thank you so much for doing that. So welcome to yoga for a good night's rest tonight. I hope that it's a great practice for you so that you can have a good night's rest this evening. So for tonight's practice, we're going to start off on the chair. So have your chair ready. If you have yoga blocks, grab those. If you have a mat or you have carpeted flooring like I do, you can just lie down. We're going to have a seated practice. We're going to stand up and do a little bit of yoga on our feet there, and then we're going to lie down on the ground to do a little few stretches there just to relax the body and get ready for bed in a little bit here. So I hope everybody's ready. Make sure you have everything that you need. Grab a blanket if you like, grab a pillow for the end if you'd like. Take your time, come into your space, and as always, sit up nice and tall. Find that space into your upper body. Roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, soft gaze. If you choose to, as you make your way into your breath, breathe in. Full breath out. Good. Maybe a sigh out. Take a few breaths here as you tune into your breath. Feel your feet towards the ground. In through the nose. Exhale. It's always nice to take a little bit of time to just to breathe, to notice your breath, to observe how you are feeling this evening, right now, in this moment. Come to this present moment, arrive into your space, take a few more breaths here in through the nose. And exhale. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good. Let's take one more. In through the nose. The best that you can. And then exhale. Nice slow breath out. Relax your body. Come back into your space. Open your eyes if you had them closed. Give your shoulders a little circling back. Open the heart. And we're just going to take our arms all the way up towards the sky and bring them back down. Good. Just a little circling into the arms. Arms right up. We're going to do a lot of deep stretches this evening. Breathe in. Full breath out. Know that you can rest at any time. Change up anything that doesn't work for your body because this is your practice. In through the nose. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice work. Let's take one more. Take your arms all the way up towards the sky and then exhale all the way down. Let's take our arms right back up and let's continue into a sun salutation. Move slow. Take your time and I'll guide you through it. Exhale, fold over your legs. And just let go here for a second. Inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, rise all the way back up to seated. Take the arms, circle it back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax, arms alongside you. Let's do that 2 more times. Take your time. I'm just going to move to a different angle just so that you can see. Take your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way over your legs. Take your time doing that. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, circle the arms right back up towards the sky. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Relax the arms, shoulders roll back. One more time. Take your time at it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, rise all the way back up. Circle the arms up high, pressing the palms to touch. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Breathe in. Full breath out. Relax, shoulders back. Nice work, everyone. Notice how your body feels after just those few sun salutations. Nice full body movement here. Give your shoulders a little circling right now. Lift the shoulders, roll them back, breathe in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Nice job, everyone. Good. Roll them forward. Give them a few rounds going forward there. Good. Breathe. Good. And then start to bring your shoulders back to center. Roll them back. Open the heart. Take your right arm up towards the sky and just take a nice stretch into the side of the body. Exhale. Bring it down. Left arm goes up. Take a little stretch and then right back down. Arm up. Just taking one arm at a time. Stretch up and down. Breathe in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. Just giving the side of the body a little stretch. Good. Now keeping this movement going just the way it is, stretching it up towards the ceiling, or starting to take a little side bend. Good. A little lateral movement. Good. Lift the arm up. You might stay there or a little bit of a side bend. Just as high as you like. Bend to the elbows if needed. Good work, everybody. Full breath in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. A couple more times on each side. Good. Last time on each side there. Good. And then start to relax your arms back down. Give your shoulders a little shrug if you need to. And let's bring a little movement into the neck there. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Stay there for a second. Open the space into the back of the neck there. And start to circle around when you're ready. Just noticing the muscles around the neck and just taking time. Deep breath in. Good job. Deep breath out. Nice work, everybody. Good. Switching directions when you're ready. Other side. Find a couple more rounds here. You might stay with this direction or go back to that first direction that you started with. And then start to take it right back to center. Head back between the shoulders. Place your hands right on top of your legs there and move right into a little bit of a cow and cat pose here. We're going to take a breath in, open the heart, shoulders back, belly button forward, swoop into low back. Exhale, round the spine, push the belly button in towards the spine as you push the back body to the back side of the room. Inhale to rise up, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Beautiful work. Inhale to lift. So feel that little bit swoop into low back. Exhale, round the spine. Gentle push of the mid part of your spine out. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Few more here. Breathe in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Just nice soft movements all along the body. We're just finding nice deep stretches this evening. Slowing the body to decompress. Slowing everything down. Finding movements that just feel nice in the body. Relaxing the body. One more time. Beautiful. And take it right back to center, shoulders back over the hips. And let's take a nice twist into the body as well. Let's take a twist over to your right, just a little gentle twist as we open up to the right side of the room. Hands to the side of the leg, maybe walking the hands a little further as you sit up nice and tall. So thinking tailbone to the crown of the head, nice and tall as you open up the space. Shoulder might roll back. You might take that right hand or arm to the back side of the chair. Breathe. Feel that little bit of compression into the spine there. Feel your breath. Breathe in. Let's take one more right here. In through the nose. Exhale. Great job, everybody. Let's start to unwind the body. Notice that twist that you made created into the right side there. Let's take it over to the left, twist over, nice and slow. Start off small movement, a small movement first as you take it over to the left side. Walking a little further with the hands to the side of the chair as you lift and lengthen into the spine. Very good. Breathe in. Full breath out. Nice work, everyone. Take one more breath here. Sit up nice and tall. Feel both sit bones a little bit more into that right sit bone there. Exhale. Good. Start to come all the way back to center. Give your body a little scooch side to side. Anything that might have crept up, let it go. Beautiful work there. Let's take a nice forward fold over the legs there. Heel toe your feet out a little wider if you need the space. Take your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Relax your shoulders. Hands might come all the way down to the ground there, grabbing for your ankles maybe, or prop them up onto your thigh bones if that feels better. If you have your yoga blocks with you today, you can also place your hands on there. Open the space into the back body. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Start to press into your feet. Rise all the way back up. Stack one vertebrae over the next, shoulders back over the hips. Roll the shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. And let's come back into the arms there. We're going to take the right arm and cross it all the way over, maybe a little bend into the elbow as you place the hands onto the shoulder, the back body there, upper part of the back, as you bring your left hand to the upper part of the arm there. Just a gentle, just very gently pressing into the upper part of the arm, getting that nice stretch from the shoulder down to the arm. Breathe. You can also leave the arm extended out to the side, up to you. Nice work, everybody. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good job. And then slowly release, arm back down. Let's take the left arm, same thing, extend it out, and then take it over to the right side. You might start to press into the upper part of the arm with the right hand, with the arm extended, or take a little bend to the elbow as you relax the fingers onto the upper part of the back there. Breathe. I'm going to take one more breath here. And exhale, relax, arms back down, give your shoulders a little shrug. Take your arms behind you and place them onto the low back. You might, for some of you, you might have some room to interlace the fingers as you open up across the chest. Completely up to you. So fingers interlaced or hands onto the low back as you open across the chest. Feel that stretch. Feel the heart lift. Expansion right across the chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Take another breath here. Full breath out. Nice work, everyone. And then relax, arms back alongside you. Take your arms right up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. And just give yourself a little side bend again. Lateral movement, side to side. Feeling that stretch once again. And let's bring it right into a lateral, a side stretch here. Take your arms, relax them over to the right hand lands onto the chair, left arm up and over. Great job, everybody. Take another breath here. Exhale. Good. And take the arms, swing them back up, and then over to the left. Take a little side stretch here. Good. Breathe in. Full breath out. I hope everybody's starting to feel a little bit more relaxed here. We're going to start to take our arms right back up towards the sides of the body there. Shoulders, give them a little roll, give them a little shrug. And let's take it into the arms there. Take your hands out, stretch out the arms a little bit here, press into that imaginary wall in front of you, and then flip the hands down gently. Good. Just getting into the wrists there. Open them back up to the front of the room and then flip them down. Beautiful. Open them up back to the front of the room and then release. Fingers down, pointing towards the ground, and then give them a little shake and then start to circle into your wrist. Good. Nice work. And then other side, switch direction. Breathe in. Full breath out. Let's open our hands back up, stretch out the fingers, and then close them up. Squeeze them into a fist. Open up the hands, fingers stretch out. Feel that space between the fingers and thumbs. Exhale, squeeze them in. Breathe in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. One more time. Good job. And then release. Shake it out. Relax your hands down towards your legs. And let's come down to the hips there. Feet down, heel toe them out if you need a little more space. And we're just going to circle into the hips. Nice soft movement, soft circles right around. Relax your shoulders. Let your belly soften towards the thigh bones. Take your time in this. Notice how your hips are feeling right now. Letting go just a little bit more. Good. Switch directions. Move the other way. Great job. Take a couple more breaths here. One more breath in. A slow breath out. Nice work, everybody. Start to come back to center. Shoulders back over the hips. Take your time with this. And let's give our legs a little stretch. Scoot your bum back a little bit onto the seat of the chair, still maintaining that nice long spine. Let's extend one leg out. Doesn't matter which one. Flex the toes and then bring it back down. Other side, extend the leg, flex the toes, and then back down. Lift, extend, and back down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Great work, everybody. Breathe in. And breath out. Really, really nice work, everyone. And then let's bring both legs, extend them both out, flexing the toes and then pointing the toes. If you're okay with just keeping the legs up, you can keep continuing this movement here, flexing, pointing the toes. Give the feet a little stretch there. Breathe. Good. Now, if you're okay keeping the legs hovered just like so, then start to take a little circling into the ankle. Good. One way. And then the other. Switching directions. Good. Nice work, everybody. One more breath here. Full breath out. Very good. And slowly relax your legs down towards the ground there. And let's make our way to standing. If you're feeling okay with it, we're going to start to stand right behind our chair there and give our legs and arms a little stretch here as well. So let's take our feet back a little bit and let's get right into a nice fold right away. We're gonna bring our feet, walk it back a bit, walk your feet out a little wider and take a nice fold over your chair. Arms extend out. You might stay here. You might even move the chair to the seated side of the chair as you take a fold over the seat of the chair. If you have your yoga blocks, you can place your hands right on top of them as you fold over your legs. So just take a second here, breathe, open the space into the back body, sit bones back. Take a couple of breaths here as you stretch out the backs of the legs. In through the nose. Exhale. Good. Let's take a little twist here. Keep your legs exactly where they are. And let's bring our left hand down onto the chair or onto the blocks if you have them. And then right hand onto the hip or to the low back. Just find this little gentle twist here. Breathe in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Good work, everybody. Stretching out the legs. And exhale all the way out. Release, bring your right arm back down or right hand back down. Take and keep it there. And let's open to the left side. Left hand onto the hip to the low back as you open up the space. In through the nose, right here. Exhale. Nice work, everybody. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Take your feet back together and walk it back into this nice long upper body. Relax your arms, shoulders back, or keep your hands on top of the chair. And let's take a nice a stretch into the legs now. We're going to take the right leg back behind us. Good. Right into your pyramid pose. Turn the right toes out, left foot pointing towards the chair there. Hinge at the hips and stretch the hamstrings out. Good, breathe. You can take it to your forearms. You can take it a little lower than that, a little deeper if you choose to. Make sure your feet are not on tightrope. They're about hip distance apart. Feel that left hip draw back as you press into the left heel. Good work, everybody. Take one more breath here. Slow breath out. Good. Let's come back to center. Bring that right foot back to the front there, right behind the chair. And then let's do the other side. Press into your right foot. Step your left foot back behind you. Turn the toes out slightly. Hips draw back. Maybe a little sliding of the arms forward. Take it down a little further onto your blocks if you have them. Press into that right heel as you shift that right hip back. I'm going to take another couple of breaths here in through the nose. And exhale. Breathe in. Full breath out. Good. Let's start to bring your hands right back onto the chair for just for a little support there. Press into that right foot, step it back to center. Find that nice long upper body. Feel everything stacked back on top of each other. And let's take it right down to the toes there. Stretch them out a little bit into the tops of the feet. Lift your heels up. Press into all 10 toes and bring it all the way back down. Lift up and down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Give your feet a little stretch. Little gentle tuck of the belly button in towards the spine as you lift all the way to the toes and back down. Good. Let's move it down over to the some toe lifts as well. Shift the weight to the heels, lift the toes up. Good. And then back down and then lift the toes up. And continue this movement here. Toes down, lift the toes up. Feel that stretch into the shins as well now. Breathe. And you can keep it this movement here, just the toes lifting up. Maybe starting to bring a heel lift along with the toe lifts here. Shifting the weight from the toes to the heel. Good, breathe. Take another breath here. Exhale, nice work. Full breath out. Bring the feet back down. Lift the knees up. Flex the toes. Just give the upper part of your legs, your quads, a little stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift it a little higher, keep it a little lower if you need to. Finding that nice slow movement. So we're not picking up any pace here. We're just keeping it nice and slow, just some nice deep stretches this evening. Great. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice work, everybody. In through the nose. Exhale. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice work. And then let's start to bring our feet back down towards the ground. Keep that left foot planted down towards the ground. Take your right toes back behind you. Let's come into a nice lunge as we stretch out that back leg. Feel the upper part of the right leg there. Good. Keep the hands down onto the chair. Press into that left heel. Get a little higher into that right heel. You might even start to bring your forearms down. Take a nice stretch here. Breathe. Keep pressing into those 5 toes right behind you. Root down into that left heel, but get a little lighter into your left toes. Belly button in towards the spine as you stretch out the leg. Nice work. And then start to press into that left foot. Great job, everybody. Soft hop or just a few steps back to the top as you stand up nice and tall. Feel your right foot press down. Take a little lift into the heels if you like, or pitter patter your feet down a bit. Breathe in. Exhale, nice work. And then let's go over to the other side, pressing into that right foot. Step your left toes behind you. Good work, everyone. As we press into the toes, make sure that we're not on tightrope, about hip distance apart. Root down into that right heel and that lift of that left heel. And doesn't have to go very high up either. Feel your hips draw back. Feel your arms come down a bit, maybe 2 forearms as you take that nice stretch. Breathe. 2 more. Slow down your breath. In through the nose. You're doing great, everybody. Exhale. Good. Start to bring your hands back onto the chair, pressing into the chair, press into that right foot. Couple steps, maybe a big step back to the top there. Roll the shoulders back, stand up nice and tall. Maybe a couple of heel lifts here. Toe lifts if you like, as you relax back down into the legs there. Very, very good. Now let's bring it into the hips now. We're going to take our feet. We're still keeping with being behind the chair there. Keep the hands there so you have that support. Walk your feet out just a little wider, maybe hip distance, maybe a little wider than that. Now turn the toes out. Keep the heels in. Good. Just going to do a little bit of squatting here. Just a little bit of a lunge into both knees. Make sure the knees are pointing towards the toes there. So keep those hands on the chair there. I'm not going to face the chair just so that you can see what I'm doing here. And we're just going to grab hold of the chair and lift up and down into the hips. Nice soft movement into your pelvis. Great for the pelvis, inner thighs. Feel the ankles root down or the heels root down as you feel the stretch into the ankles. Breathe. Belly button in towards the spine as you lunge, and you only go as far as your body allows you. Slow movements, just a little pulsing up and down. Breathe in. Full breath out. Let's do a few more here. In through the nose. Exhale. Movement with your breath. Great job. Last one. Good. Then start to take the bends out of your knees. Keep those hands on the chair so they have the support. Turn the toes back facing forward. Take another fold here. Walk your feet back. Feel that space between the legs. Make sure it feels good for you. Hinge and fold. Draw those sit bones back. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. And then start to come back up, hands onto the chair. Walk your feet back in towards each other. Walk it back towards the chair. Now, this time we're going to turn so that our body is facing away from the chair and that the side of the body is towards the chair. We're going to bring one hand to the chair. Bring your feet out about hip distance apart. Take your right arm up and over. Just taking a nice side bend here. Good. Breathe right here into that space. Nice work. And then we're going to try the other side. So same thing here. Turn so that your right hand is on the chair. Left arm, reach it up and over. Take that nice stretch into the side of the body. Breathe in. Breath out. Let's do that one more time on each side. So left hand on the chair. Reach that right arm up and over. Nice big stretch over that, up and over that left hip. Take another breath here. Exhale. Good. Rise back up. Switch sides. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Rise back up and then turn back, and we're going to stay just at the side of the chair. If you're okay with it, if you need both hands on the chair, you can stay right behind the chair too. I'm just going to move this way so that everybody can see me. We're going to take our feet out a little wider. Let's come into warrior two. Turn your left toes out so that toes are facing to the left side of the room. Right foot is parallel to the right side. Left toes are facing the left side of the room. Right foot is parallel to the right side of the room there. If that makes any sense, I hope that does, but just take a look at my feet there. I apologize. And then let's start to take that little bit of bend into that left knee. Shoulders over the hips. Take your arms out side to side, or keep that left hand onto the chair there. Right hand onto the hip. So completely up to you as a lunge into that left knee. Breathe. Feel that knee point towards the toes there. Feel that nice stretch into the inside of your left leg. Feel that right foot pressing down towards the ground. Hands can stay where they are. You can take your arms out side to side if you choose to. In through the nose. Exhale. Breathe in. Full breath out. Let's take two more right here. Feel that stretch. Feel your feet grounding. Feel that nice inner thigh, the stretch into the left inner thigh there. As you reach out, you're going to press down to your feet. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, everybody. Start to take the bend of your left knee, hands onto your hips or one hand onto the chair. Turn the left toes back facing to the front of the room. Walk your feet back in. And then let's go over to the other side. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side there. We're going to bring that right hand onto the chair, left hand onto the hip. Take your feet a little wider. Good. About hip distance, take it a little wider than that if you'd like. Turn your right toes and face them to the right side of the room. Left foot parallel to the left side of the room, and then lunge into that right knee pointing towards the toes, shoulders over the hips. Keep this position here in your arms, hand on the chair, left hand onto the hip, belly button in as you engage the core. Keep that nice length into the spine. Lift out and up and out of your hips. Maybe the arms come out side to side as you press down into that left foot. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. 2 more breaths here as you get nice and strong into the legs. Reach out. Press down. 1 more breath here. Full breath out. Wonderful job, everybody. Hands back on one hand on the chair, left hand onto the hip. Take the bend out of your right knee, turn all 10 toes, face them to a long edge there. And you can turn back to the chair, take 1 more fold here. Or you fold all the way over your legs as you take the hands down. Use your blocks if you have them. Seat of the chair, back over to the chair as you take 1 more fold. Breathe. One more breath here, in through the nose. And exhale all the way out. Nice work, everybody. We're going to start to come all the way back up. Pressing back onto the chair there. If you have the chair, rising all the way back up, nice long spine, heel toe, or walk your feet back in. Relax your arms, shoulders back. And if you're okay with it, we're going to do a couple rounds of sun salutations, standing up nice and tall. And then we're going to move down to the floor there. We're going to take your arms all the way up towards the sky, in through the nose, circle them up. Exhale, forward fold over your leg. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold right back down, press into your feet, tuck the chin in, rise all the way up, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Breathe in. Full breath out. Roll the shoulders back. Take it 1 more time into the body. Inhale, find your flow. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, right back down. Press into your feet, tuck the chin in, rise all the way back up. Sweep the arms up overhead, pressing the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, relax, shoulders back, and let's start to make our way down to the ground there. So taking your chair out of the way for the moment, we're going to start to bring our mat out. Or if you like, you can stay, if you have carpeted flooring, you can lay right onto the ground there. Good. So just taking your back body onto the mat there. Take it nice and slow as you relax your body onto the mat. Take your time. And once you come down onto your mat, take 10 seconds to just relax the body. Knees can be bent, legs can be extended, shoulders down, arms alongside you. Take a few breaths here. Just allowing the body to get situated onto the mat here, onto the back side. Feel the shoulders get a little heavier, the hips, the backs of the legs, the feet. Essentially, just allowing the body to relax right now. And then start to draw the knees in towards you. 1 knee at a time, bring it in towards your chest. Hold on to it from the front or the back side of the legs there, and just give yourself a little movement side to side. Up and down along the spine. You might even place your hands on top of the knees as you circle right around the hips. Maybe the other direction if you are circling into the knees there. Good. Maybe you start to extend your legs as high as you can up towards the sky. Grab the backs of your legs. Give your feet a little movement there into the ankles. Flex, point the toes, just like we did when we were seated. Circle into the ankles as well, one way and then the other. Let's start to come into happy baby pose. If you don't know what that is, you're going to start to draw the knees in a little bit closer towards you and then open up the hips a little bit. Grab for the outsides of your feet, outsides of your ankles, backs of the legs, maybe, as you relax your thighs towards your belly. Shoulders down. Take a couple breaths here, maybe extending the legs out if you like a little bit of movement here. One more breath here. And a slow breath out. Let's start to bring our legs back down towards the mat there. Keep the knees bent. Let's come into a figure four, but on our back. So we've done the seated. Let's take it onto our back now. We're going to take our right leg, lift it up, cross it over, create this figure four. Stay here. This is perfect right here. If you like a little bit more, start to draw that left leg in towards you. You can keep it hovered. You can interlace your fingers on top of the left leg or the left shin there on the back or front side of the leg. And just hold it. Take an option that works for you. Flexing the right toes a bit towards the knee as you open up into the hip just a little bit more. Take one more breath here. And exhale. And slowly release your figure four. If you have the left leg hover, bring your left foot all the way back down. Release your right foot down, back towards the mat. And let's try the other side. Left leg, lift it up, cross it over, creating this figure four. Staying right here. This is great right here. This is where your body needs to be tonight. If you do have the space, you like a little bit more, lift that right leg up. Draw it in, maybe holding onto the shin or the hamstring muscle there. Flexing the left toes. Take a few breaths here. Shoulders, allow them to relax. Heavy into the back of your head as you come right back into your breath. Take a couple more here. Slow everything down. And let's start to release out of your figure four. Just carefully placing that right foot down. If you have lifted it, relax your left leg back down. Good. Now let's bring a little space and a little movement into the hips there. So a little space between the feet. Knock your knees towards each other. Take your arms out side to side or cactus them. Bend at the elbows, palms facing up, and take a little movement. Windshield wiper your knees or legs over to one side and then the other. Relax your legs down. Take small movements if that's what you need. Go a little deeper if you do have that type of space in your hips tonight. Just noticing how you feel right now. Taking in all the sensations you may be feeling. Allowing everything in your body to decompress. Maybe taking a few sighs out as you do this. Good. Let's come into a twist into our body. So we're going to relax the legs over to your right side. Relax them over, let them go. Let your knees fall over and get as heavy as you can. Use your blocks in any way to help bring a little lift under your leg, your right leg, or the left if there's a lot of space in between the legs. If this doesn't work for you, or if you like a little bit more, take your legs and stack them up and find a twist this way. If you're okay with keeping them staggered, stay there. Good. And just relax the shoulders back down. Maybe starting to gradually bring your gaze over to the left side, opposite from your knees. Allow the body to sink a little deeper towards the mat, towards your ground. And take one more breath here. Good. And on your next inhale, pick up your knees, bring them back to center. Scoot your hips back to center as well, back to neutral. And let's go over to the other side. Relax your legs over to the left. You might even bring your hips over to the right just so you have a little bit more space. Again, staggered if that feels good. If you like a little bit more, stack the legs on top of each other. Draw the knees in a little closer maybe as you take a couple of breaths here. Maybe a gaze over to the right side, over that right shoulder. Finding one more breath. And start to take that next breath in. Lift the legs back up, pick up the hips, bring them back to center. And let's start to come into butterfly pose on our back here. Place the soles of your feet to touch, knees open wide to the sides of your mat. Grab for your blocks or pillows or cushions and place them under your legs if you feel your knees are quite lifted or your legs are quite lifted. And that will relax your hips down, bring that support under your legs there. Shoulders, let them go. Arms, wherever they like to be, keep them out. Bring them in a little closer to your body and feel the hips open here. Feel the inner parts of your thighs. Feel the space into the front body. Deep breath in. Full breath out. In through the nose. Exhale. 2 more on your own, your pace. And coming down to your last pose for this evening, your Shavasana, your resting pose here. You can keep and stay right where you are in your butterfly pose, recline the way you are right now. You can start to lift your knees back up, close it like a book, extend them out onto the mat if you like. Arms right alongside you, take up as much space as you need right here. Relax your feet wherever it is. You might even come up to seated right onto your mat, shoulders over the hips, cross your legs if you like, wherever you are. Let's take a few breaths here. Relax the body, shoulders, give them a circle back, a little tuck of the shoulder blades in if you're relaxing on your mat this evening. Open into the front body. And right back into your breath. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Reconnecting with your breath, just like the beginning of practice. Slow everything down, get a little heavier and softer at the same time. And start to reconnect with your breath here. Big sigh out. Stay exactly where you are. You don't have to move at all. Only if you choose to. I'm going to start to rise back up. You can stay exactly where you are to finish off your practice. As you rest your body, I'd just like to take this time to thank all of you for practicing with me this evening. I hope you do feel relaxed. I hope you are ready for bed. And again, you don't have to move at all. Stay exactly where you are. Hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of the evening. Namaste.
Thanks, Judy.